Today, from London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. We'll see Tyler Huntley and the London Black Knights taking on Tom Brady and the New Orleans Saints.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the New Orleans Saints and the London Black Knights. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Taking it about the 1. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he powers his way up past the 30. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 23 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. And they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Brady. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. So holding on the return, and that's going to back him up to start the drive.
He was trying to get the job done correctly, just trying to clear a little space for his returner. Ended up getting a little too much jersey and hooked the guy, hence the flag.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Huntley. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here that if you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, It has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Huntley to throw.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain.